Alright guys, we are outside of the LaSalle County Sheriff's Office in Ottawa, Illinois. Justice Jake just had his court date and we are now just checking out the vehicles. We have one with the license plate agitator. That is concerning. This vehicle right here is parked incorrectly and also has an expired tag since 12 of 2020. We have multiple over there with expired tags and parked in no parking zones. We did meet a friendly female deputy we raised our concerns to. Justice Jake's on the hunt for more. Will do. You take care, honey. Thank you. See, she's being kind enough. She knows we ain't here doing nothing. But I want to show you guys something. Some people try to claim the AA doesn't make any change, that none of this makes a difference, but they threatened me with trespassing and arrest for going back there before they ever had the signs. Now they have the signs they need to have. But this one is a little weird. See, they have no trespassing back there, authorized vehicles only, and a stop sign. And they also have this one, no admittance beyond this point. What's weird is, if it goes for this side, like this side where the road is, wouldn't it go for that side? Therefore, people could not use the handicap ramp to get into the jail. I mean, if there's like, say, that line they claim they have, where does this point actually begin? Because technically, wouldn't you think me going over here would violate it? That's what I just said. And this is a handicap ramp, ain't it? Or maybe that is. That looks like it's big enough for a wheelchair to get through to.
Handicap ramps are supposed to be painted blue all the way down to the surface. Which actually that one's not, because it stops at the curb. It's supposed to be the entire curb. It's also supposed to have those little rumble strips on it. That way blind people know where it begins. And then there's this one where there's no paint, no nothing.
So it's not the handicap one?
Not exactly a great look here.
I mean, I could see a large wheelchair
by
having an
sign
issue.
Right here, by this front sign, we would not be able to cross the point that I'm at. However, what if I was smoking and I had to throw my cigarette butt out right over there?
Right over there. Look, cigarette butt container.
So there's definitely some issues.
Ask the superintendent, because I see that they're trying to do what they're supposed to do. I would think so. Edgcomb, I think. All right, well, hold on. All right, we're going to go in and ask. Oh, let me put this over here. I don't want them to steal my stuff. All right, we're going to go in and find out, because that's... handicapped people are breaking the law then.
Yeah, and just waiting for her house after. Thank you. He's going to meet something.
Who, her? I like her. She's nice. I felt bad. She's the one I had to give all them dimes to, because I didn't know she would be the one to get them.
I like a super nice every day.
I know. I felt I had to tell her. I was like, I'm terribly sorry I did this to you. All right, we're going to get some answers for this, because technically we're in violation of the sign right now. You would think, based on their weird logic. Yeah, so the handicapped people have no choice but to break the law to get on their sidewalk.
Yep.
Or they have an unconstitutional sidewalk and sign.
Yeah, beyond this point.
Yeah, you see that? We do make changes. This isn't the only place that's done this. They tried, but they failed.
What's that, ADA, right? American Disabilities Act.
We don't want to have to report them. We hope that they make this right. Maybe we can ask him, is he Edgecomb or is he just some guy?
I don't know. Looks like he's going to fuel up.
I hope you're not the agitator.
That is a no parking zone. And a fire lane.
Is that a fire lane, sir? He's like, yeah, I know exactly who you two are. Fuck you.
Don't say names. You remember the family that lived directly behind us on the street we grew up on?
Yes.
The blue house?
Yep.
The youngest one? He's
Yep.
in there.
Now?
When I was in there.
Oh, really? Small world, man. Small world. Oh, the... Oh.
Yeah.
I know.
The one named after a president.
Yes. Oh, poor guy. I'm sure it was for nothing he actually did.
Rub it out.
All right, guys. So we are out here waiting on the superintendent, Edgcomb, if he's actually the one to come, to discuss this sign, the handicap parking issue, because clearly, look, they have to go beyond it.
I saw your buddy in there as well.
Who?
Williams.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, how's he doing?
Well, not great.
Didn't look too good? He said they're abusive in there. I also heard from somebody else that K-Pod didn't have AC.
They had ankle monitors on, and I want to try to find them and let them know, hey, you should ask the court to remove the ankle monitor during your trial, because if the jury sees it, that will directly influence their opinion on the matter.
That's true, though. That's very true.
So,
Yep, they'll think you're a slime bag scuzzball for no reason. Huh.
Couple questions. Number one, the past 3 times I've been here, there was a truck parked right there, a sheriff's deputy truck, right along this yellow curb, which, as we know, is a no parking zone.
Okay.
So that's one violation.
On this side?
Yeah, right over here.
I don't control that because they work for the sheriff's office.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Still a concern.
All right,
That's fine.
and then also just a couple little things. There's a couple tags over here that are expired.
Extremely expired.
A bad park job there. Next to your filling station is actually a yellow curb, which is a no parking zone, along with the lines on the ground also indicating no parking zone. So, I mean, you shouldn't be blocking that. I know that's not you guys, that's most of the deputies. But our question is with this sign right here. It says, no admittance beyond this point. Violators will be charged with trespassing in violation of 720 ILCS 521-318. Okay? So at what point does that begin?
Right at the sign?
If it starts at that point, which the sign would indicate, okay, great. So you guys are in violation of the ADA, the Americans with Disabilities Act, because that ramp is blue, which indicates that it's for handicap service. It's supposed to actually extend all the way down to the roadway. It's supposed to have rumble strips. This one does not, so that would indicate that's the one that they're supposed to use.
And it's forcing them to break the law.
You are telling them you are not allowed to come. 100%.
Yeah. Whether you mean to or not, that's what you're doing.
Okay.
But I am glad you guys are trying to do it the right way.
Side of the sidewalk, that'd be one thing, but having it right there, massive violation.
Yeah, and we have handicapped people in our family, and we take that very seriously
I mean, the county
for
board
all
got
of the
it put in
handicapped
really
people.
quick, and you know, it kind of seems like they're just covering their ass a little bit, but
Which they are. They're trying to.
in covering their ass, they're violating more people's rights, which is what this whole thing kind of started with. Also, do you know if they have reinstalled the hot water in that jail, in the jail cell that I was helping? I believe it was 126.
So we had all of the cells checked between the blocks in those cells, and there's hot water in all of them.
Okay. And was the blood cleaned up?
We went in and checked it. There was no blood in there.
Okay. And are there paper towels or anything for the inmates to dry their hands with?
There's toilet paper in there,
Okay.
which isn't the best access, but paper towels, there's no good
Yeah.
paper towel dispensers for jails. Unfortunately, I've been looking for years.
Yeah. Kind of hard to get those. But yeah, so, I mean, if they want that to be the access ramp, like I said, they're going to have to extend it just a little bit farther all the way down the curb.
And maybe
They'll
move
have
the
to
sign.
install the rumble strips that we blind people are aware of. You know, hey, you're about to walk through a roadway, you hate for something to happen. And then this one, also the same thing. If this is the disability ramp, then kind of the same thing on that.
And large wheelchairs would have a hard time fitting through a small entrance like that. You know, some people need the extra wide ones, and they might jab their fingers when they're trying to go through. But that is very concerning, and I truly believe that sign needs to be moved a little bit. I mean, I admire you guys trying to do the right thing, but you're kind of a few little issues there. But those are serious, because people that do have, you know, handicap needs definitely need the right curbs and to be able to get up. Because this might also be too much of an incline for somebody to push themselves up in the case of nobody else being there to help them.
I also don't disagree with that.
You know?
So, yeah,
So-
these are just some small things that we noticed.
I'll go in right now, I'll document those, and I'll take them up to the county board with me, and I'll address them to them.
Please do,
General-
please do.
General, They control all of this, as far as any work on the stuff goes, so all we can do is bring it to their attention.
And then Edgcomb. I was close.
Can you guarantee that no handicapped persons or anybody using this sidewalk beyond that point will be arrested for
That is
trespassing?
correct, because the general purpose of the sign is for people to go beyond the jail.
Yeah, well, you know what? I was threatened by Adam Diss when it was only on the building. That's why they started all this. He threatened me with arresting me for trespass when I couldn't go past the trespass sign
So I'll be
physically at
I'll
all.
be 100% honest with you, Angel, because I feel that we've never had any issues with you over here.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not here to pick any fights, stuff like that.
No, I
I
gotcha.
did want to let you know that there was an issue with that because where the law you violated. is
Which
that
law?
Was videotaping inside of the facility. When
You
start
guys
to
didn't
pull
have
up
the
there,
privacy.
It doesn't matter.
It does. You have to create it. It does by law.
I mean, if we had a good camera and we're standing at the
Hold on
roadway.
a second. I understand completely what you're saying, okay? But I do believe in a court of law that a judge would tell you that any person would believe that the sign was meant for them to not to go. And when you say that the sign was on the wall,
It was physically on the wall.
technically you trespass when you videotape past that wall.
No. I cannot be in trouble for anything my eyes can see from a public point of view where I'm allowed to be. Now, had
That's
I,
fine.
like,
We
say,
took care
gone
of it all
into the
from that.
window?
I'm just letting you know that you violated their rights when you videotaped
Oh, no, I
and saw
didn't.
people in there.
I've had some of them get out and thank me. You know that? And some of
That's
them,
funny
though, they
because-
said, you know what?
that's funny 'cause I
They
got
made it worse
grievance-
on us.
That's funny though, because I got grievances asking why we allowed you to do that day.
Well, that shows that you guys didn't have the privacy for them guys. Because honestly, I never expected to actually see an inmate when I went by that window. I was kind of scared because I was like, holy shit. You know? So actually, the jail made their privacy compromised, in my opinion. Normally, I wouldn't go directly up to a window, but I did, not assuming that they were going to allow me to. I mean, I could have seen them doing anything.
Right.
You know, we both know that. So, I mean, I'm glad you guys gave them the privacy, but I think the fog is concerning.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go document that stuff. Okay.
All right, thank you.
No, sir.
All right.
You take care of yourself.
Enjoy this weather. Okay.
Oh,
We're
for
gonna try
sure.
to. Doing all we can.
Right.
All right, guys, that was Superintendent Edgcomb from the jail. Overall, he was pretty well, but he tried to accuse me of violating their privacy, when in reality, the jail violated their privacy, and they had grievances, supposedly, because they chose to leave. You know, they could have been doing anything up in there when I walked up. And they have every right to feel like their privacy was violated because the jail failed to protect them.
Yeah, don't you dare. Do not ever record past a no trespassing
Yeah, you
sign.
cannot stand there and record past the no
Don't you look
trespass
at it
sign.
either. Not allowed to look.
Nope,
Can't
that's
do nothing.
trespassing. That's illegal. We're going down according to the LaSalle County Sheriff's Office and LaSalle County Jail. Besides that, though, Edgcomb was pretty respectful, listened to our complaints and concerns, and hopefully we get that ADA violation corrected, as well as we don't threaten people with arrest for trespassing for going on a usable sidewalk that handicapped people need to use to get inside of a building if need be. So we'll see if the concerns are actually addressed or not by the county board and by Edgcomb. He says he's going to do something, so we'll see. But him trying to blame me for me being able to see inside those jail cells.
They said they got it almost close.
Oh, they did get it almost close, so they got to have it cleared down to the road, right?
Yep.
As you see, close but no potatoes. I don't know if you look closely. They just didn't even care to finish doing it. I don't understand. Very strange. Very strange. Any parting words, Justice Jake?
Idiots are gonna go down.
And what is your next court date?
September 28th for a status hearing.
All right, we now have September 28th for a status hearing. He no longer has to go on the, 13th?
Which would be Monday and Tuesday it was supposed to take place. But we filed a motion for the judge to recuse himself. He informed me that I needed to change the wording. So I did that right after. We also filed a motion to compel the prosecution to provide us with the missing footage from the lobby video, which is extremely pertinent to this because the only part that they don't have is the part featuring the entire thing. So there's that. And then we also filed a motion for a change of venue due to them informing local news agencies about the case, but not giving the full facts and just further.
Literally just lying with
Yeah.
their facts.
So it would be highly improbable that we could find 12 impartial jurors. And that kind of was started by the judge. He allowed, what's the guy's name? Tom
Collins.
Tom Collins in there to record it and report on it. And since then, it just kind of snowballed. So a lot of violations, a lot of bullshit.
Changes
But
are being
they're getting
made.
caught up. They're getting caught up. They're gonna realize soon that they fucked up.
Yep, and they better address
Actually,
these
I'm gonna try to
immediately.
I'm gonna try to go gain access and show the wrist placement of Jacon. So I'm also gonna go grab
Perfect.
a FOIA request.
Hey, you should get 2 for me. I want to make sure. I want
figure it
to.
out real quick. Come up here and record this as Anna.
All right, I'll put it out over here. All right, guys, we're on a mission now. As you saw, they now have the proper signage, and they've added more signage. Oh, God.
That goes.
Well, we call these cowboy killers, Justice Jake. Superhero killers, too.
Hello. Yep, I need the sheriff's department. I need the sheriff's department for complaints. I was told to come here by the jail superintendent, so.
Sure, how many forms do you need?
No, I actually need to speak with someone. Alright, into the courthouse again. Wow.
So, yet again, he is not allowed access to the sheriff's office
After we
to
were
receive.
just told to come over here.
Yes.
From the superintendent.
From, forget his name,
Larry
Edgcomb.
Majerus.
Oh my God. If Majerus comes out, if you guys recall, Majerus is the one that swooped me up from behind with no warning, arrested me with doing zero investigation, and then claimed he's not the one charging me. And guess what? He was my arresting officer. He also is the one that ordered Justice Jake to be arrested as well for interfering with my arrest, when indeed Jacob did nothing but stand there and record it. And it's all on film. He was standing in, I don't know, about a foot or 2 away from where he's at right now. And I was arrested about right here. He did not approach a struggle whatsoever, or whatever they want to call it. They called it a struggle. Isn't that their... Yeah, I believe that was the verbiage they used. We will see. We will see. They also lock everybody out and slowly let you in one by one. And Donna sounds like a recorder saying the same thing over and over again, trying to check for weapons and such. They still have never let us get near this entrance to check out Jim's arm thing, where it was at and such.
Do you know what your complaint is about?
Well, I'll tell them as soon as they come out here.
It's very important, though. I mean, we have some serious issues.
Well, if it's a complaint on one of us officers,
Well, you
we're
can
not,
go.
you're not
You
allowed
can
to
go get
complain
an
here
officer.
to us.
Or go get
You're not allowed to complain here about an officer?
Not on one of our officers here because you have pending cases with.
Oh, so if Jim goes out and punches me at the bar or something? Guess at the bar wasn't my best idea, but... So we are not allowed to file... I don't know what she... I think she said hold on. They're not going to answer that buzzer. They never do. Alright, so we have a ADA violation up there. We have some weird expired tags where the rest of us would have been pulled over, beat up, and planted cocaine on us. But the LaSalle County Sheriff's Office believes they're above the law. But we are going to figure out this ADA violation. They're going to... What's this?
What?
Is that another... Come here.
What?
Shouldn't this be painted too? I could barely even see it was there. I'm sure somebody that's hard of vision and handicap would love to see that. Nice.
You have your light. Is somebody coming out?
Hi, Jim is checking.
It's very important. It's not really about you.
Sure. That works.
She probably thinks we're directly trying to complain about her or him. All right, guys, so we've established that currently it's against the law to extinguish your cigarette butt at the jail based on where their extinguisher is and the signage is. So you therefore are forced to litter if you want to get rid of your cigarette butt. You also better not be handicapped because you will be arrested for going beyond their sign. Edgcomb did claim that now that we pointed it out that they wouldn't have to worry about that, but
That just shows the lack of intelligence regarding many laws.
yeah, I mean, we immediately realized it pretty much right away. So I don't know. But we're gonna get some answers here, hopefully.
Still wearing the DX, break it down. We're breaking this bitch down.
That's right. What do you have to say about the people that don't like your outfit choices for court?
Hashtag fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
They want to be proper and fancy. They want to pay for a suit. I'll wear a suit. I look goddamn good too.
That's
I got
right.
a wedding coming up for a buddy. Congratulations, guy, that you know who you are. But I might just bring that in. So
Might just.
I don't really understand what they're trying to get at here. I really don't know. But we will break it down, and they can suck it.
That's right. America.